Hello and happy week 8. We have quite a bit to do this week, not as much as some others. Specifically for anatomy, we have the final exam, the practice quiz, smart book assignment, which I did already get done, the virtual lab question set, and then the virtual labs for the ear and the eye. And then for math, all we have is the statewide math assessment. So a lot of bigger assignments, but not as many assignments. So I think it does make it a little bit more manageable for the final week here. And for sure need to study for anatomy, because I have my test, my final test this Friday. So yeah, I am super nervous, but I have like a little study guide made up. My teacher also has been sending us out stuff to help us. So yeah.
Hello, it is Tuesday. I have all of my work for anatomy done, so I'm just working on getting my study guide together. Besides, also I need to take the practice quiz, which is like the practice quiz for the test, the practice test, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. And then, like I said, get my study guide all together, because at the end of each module there's like study questions and stuff, so I'm just gonna combine all those in a big document. But I need to still do that. I didn't realize it was like that, or I would have done this at the end of every module, and I know for next time now, so it's fine. But yeah, like I said, I'm on my way to work right now. I have just those two things to do, and then for math, I still have to take my statewide assessment, but I have a little bit of time on that, so I may take that Friday after my anatomy test, depending on what we have going on. This Sunday, too, we are going to the pumpkin patch with my family, so that will be very exciting. I love the pumpkin patch. We've done quite a few fall things this year already, but guys, as you can probably hear, I have my AC on full blast because it is like freaking almost 90 degrees out still, which is insane. Like, actually, it's freaking October, I think it's the 14th. Yeah, it's the 14th. And it is like 90 degrees out. It is the middle of October, and I can still go freaking swimming. Anyways, I'm sick and tired of the hot weather, if you can't tell. As you can see though, the trees are starting to change colors, which is kind of fun. And I love whenever the trees change. Also, there's a local, would it be considered a park? I think so. There's a local park near us that's super beautiful during the fall time. And then there's one by my parents that I absolutely love to go to. It's like home. And that is so pretty too. There's like waterfalls and stuff there. And most of you, if you're familiar with the area, the Midwest area that I'm in, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you can go underneath the waterfall, and it's just so freaking cool and fun to do. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a little update on what's going on, what's happening. So that's a school update. And I also wanted to give you guys a work update, because I think I said I started a new job, like a new position. Same job, new position. And guys, I absolutely don't like it. Like, it is actually terrible. I would rather be doing what I was doing before, or literally would have just stayed in that, like I said, just in that old position, because I do not like what I'm doing right now at all, honestly. Like, it's just not a good time, and now I feel kind of stuck in this position, which sucks. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about feeling stuck in like a job position. Like, it just kind of, I don't know, a lot of people just don't really talk about it, or they're like, leave. Unfortunately, I can't just leave, because I do have bills to pay, and I like expensive shit, so. But yeah, that is the update for you guys. I will show you my study guide if you guys are interested in that, and you guys can see how I'm putting that together. And also, if you're taking prerequisites or just anatomy, you can see how I study. Yeah. should be a good time. Also, I finished up, there is a smudge on my glasses and I cannot see. Also, I can't see now because my glasses are off and I'm driving, but it's fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I also finished up my virtual lab for the ears. I want to say ears, nose, and throat because ears and eyes. Gosh, I don't know why that was. I have a headache and it's rough. Anyways, I finished up that and I was like, this stuff just makes so much sense. Like, this makes so much more sense than the nerves in the brain. The nerves in the brain I was having so much trouble with. But like the parts of the ears and the eyes, I'm like, this just makes sense. And it was stuff that like, I'm not, obviously like, you know what your cornea is and like your retina and stuff, like you're kind of, most people have a familiarity with that. But like, there was like other things where I'm like, this just makes sense. Like I understand what is going on and like what is being talked about. I don't know. I enjoyed that part, but the nerves and stuff in the body just throw me for a loop every time. So yeah. I will talk to you guys later though and update you on all the craziness that is my daily life. Also guys, I made it to work in case you were wondering, but I wanted to show you my pumpkin roll. Oh, it's so good. This was from the Covered Bridge Fest. They are so amazing. I'm gonna be so sad whenever we eat it all and I don't have any left because I don't know where to go and get them. Like this exact one, so good. Hello, it is Thursday. Tomorrow is test day. I am extremely nervous. I've been studying literally all this week. I've had Cody help me study. I've been doing Quizlets. I have been looking over my own little study guide. And yeah, I've been doing little quizzes and they've been helping with like learning. But I mean, I'm just nervous. That's it. It's Thursday. I have to go to work here in like 20 minutes. I have to finish getting ready. But yeah. And then we have a super packed weekend too. I always have a packed weekend. So Friday, test. Saturday, we have errands to run in a town that's like hour and a half away. And then Sunday we're going to the pumpkin patch with my family, which will be very exciting, and I will definitely be vlogging that. And I think that's it. So, and then I also need to clean the house and also put more bedding, I guess, in the chicken coop to get it ready for winter time because it's starting to get chillier here. It's actually not like blazing hot whenever you go out. And what is the temperature? Oh, it's not saying on my watch, but it was like 70, I think, degrees, which is honestly pretty freaking good. It's nice. It wasn't like outrageously hot as it has been, which is nice because it's October 15th, 16th. It's October 16th. And it was like freaking 90 degrees the other day. Disgusting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to come on here and say, hey, I'm still nervous for my test. But yeah. Oh, and then I also have to this weekend do the statewide assessment for math. So, still have a lot to do. And then I'll be on fall break. I plan on doing nothing besides working, unfortunately. But I'm just gonna chill, maybe read a physical book. I've been listening to audiobooks and stuff because I haven't had any time to actually sit down and just read. And then let me get my trusty dusty calendar here. Fall break is from the 20th to the 24th. Then classes for the next 8 weeks begin October 27th. Woo! And then they end December 19th. 2 days before my birthday. Nice. Okay.
All right, well, I'm gonna go get ready for work and stop procrastinating. So, yeah. Hello, happy Friday. It is anatomy test day, and it is 1:02, so we need to leave here kind of soon. I still need to get dressed because I'm in my pajamas, but it's okay. Hold on, let me show you guys the back of my shirt because it's so cute. I don't know if you guys can see it really, but it's just a little dog in a lifeguard chair. We got it at Margaritaville in Destin, I think, for Cody's nephew's wedding. Yeah, anyways, totally beside the point. I was going to show you guys, because I've been working on studying, my study guide that I forgot to show you guys. So I'm going to do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is just my iPad, but I took all of the study questions from the end of my modules, and I put them in here with all the answers and stuff. And I organized it based off a module, obviously, like module 8. That was like eyes, ears, and sensory stuff like that. So I did that for each module, and there were 8 modules. And yeah, I've been studying that. I've been watching Crash Course. Shout out Hank Green. Yeah, because John Green's the author. Hank Green for that, because it's been very helpful. And then I've been using this, and I've also been using Quizlet. There's a couple Quizlets from my college that people have made for Anatomy 101. So that's what I've been using to like play little games and just study and go through the flashcards and stuff. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident, honestly. I've been looking over the pictures of the body, the tissues, stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like I'm as good as I'm gonna get with being prepared. So yeah, I'm going to finish walking my dogs, get dressed, and then head out. I have already had a coffee, so I think I'm gonna have another one. And I can feel a headache coming on, so I think I'm gonna take some ibuprofen, because whenever I took my math test last time, I had a horrible headache, and staring at a computer screen does not help it. So I'm gonna make sure that I am in good tip-top shape for this test. All right, let's stop procrastinating and get stuff done. Also, I didn't have to attend my Zoom yesterday, so that was kind of nice. So I got to just stick with my normal like work schedule and stuff, which I haven't done for the past 7 weeks. So didn't have to worry about that, which was kind of nice. But yeah. Also, I switched out my glasses for my blue light glasses. I forgot I had these, so hopefully these will help. But yeah. All right, time to go get ready. Oh, I didn't know the music kept on playing. Anyways, as you heard, I was jamming. Good vibes for the test, because the test is going to go amazing. I'm here a little bit early. Probably go in here in a couple minutes, but a little fit check, not very good, as you can see. I'll show you guys, don't worry, because it's a little wonky of a fit check, but it's like fun. Got the pink, a little pinky purple, and then these shoes. I love these shoes so much. I got them first off in the kids section, and second off at a Dick's Warehouse for like a fraction of the price. So anyways, I'm gonna study a little bit more before I go in, so I'm gonna do that, and then I will let you guys know how the test goes. Bye. Hello, a little update time for everybody. I don't think I updated after my test. I feel like it did not go very well, and I was having a really bad anxiety and just not great mental health day. So yeah, but it's a new day, feeling a lot better. I'm gonna do my last thing for math, which is the statewide assessment test, and then I'm gonna be done with the first 8 weeks, and then I get a week off, thank God. And then I start the second 8 weeks, and I have Anatomy 102 and the basics of radiation. So that should be fun. But now I'm gonna do my statewide assessment. I'm tired. And yeah, also this apple, I really wanted an apple and it's too cold for me to eat. Like my teeth are sensitive to it. Anyways, test time. I am officially done. I don't know what that noise was. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that scared the crap out of me. I think Cody's doing something outside. As I was saying, I am officially done with the first 8 weeks. I got a 95 out of 100 on the statewide assessment for math. I could take it 2 times, and the second time I got an 85, so they take the best score though, so that's good news. So I'm pretty sure I finished with a B in math, and that's amazing. I'm so happy about that. So yeah, thank you for following along. If you watched all my other videos about this journey that is going back to school while working full-time and being an adult while owning a house and paying bills and all this crazy stuff that's going on within my life along with school, I just want to say thank you if you have watched all these videos and for following along with all the craziness and all the very real reactions I've had to certain assignments and everything. So yeah, thank you. And that's it for the first 8 weeks.